to get this pool open and ready for the summer. Take off the winter debris cover first, stretch it out on the grass and hopefully it dries. You can already see the pool's a little bit green as well. There's a lot of algae all over the surface. Go check the bathroom out, get all the bungs from the pump, put everything back together. Prime the pump, of course. Go to the pool and start adding some shock. Kill off this algae. Then get the brush out, brush the whole surface. Notice the little newt, got to save them all if you can. Then saw this frog having his morning swim. Quite a big one as well. That's just a bit of algae floating around. So let's see what happens in a couple of days. Come back for part 2. Follow your boy for the pool work. Alright, we need to get ready for the summer. Before throwing shock in though, I'm going to check the chemicals to make sure the pH is at the right level. It's a bit too high, so what I'm going to do is get some pH minus to drop the level down. Obviously there's no chlorine, so I'm going to add some liquid chlorine. Then I'm going to get the brush out, brush the whole pool as usual, disturbing all the algae, and come back in a couple of days and see what we're looking like. Nice and clear, everything's on the bottom, so I'm going to get the back set, prime the pump and start hoovering. We're having problems, it's still stuck to the floor, so what I'm going to have to do is get the brush out again, throw in some more chlorine, come back another couple of days later, and it's looking a lot better. So I'll start hoovering again, getting up all the sediment off the floor. Now it's looking much better, the pool's ready for the summer, and that's job done. Holler your boy for the pool work. Alright, back doing one of my favourite jobs, sand change, knot. This one's in a slightly awkward space as well, so it's not going to make it any easier. Let's take a look inside, it's not looking too bad. I've got the big boy hoover as well, so this is going to make it a bit easier for me. So I'll get that set up, plug the hose in and whatnot. Turn it in and start taking out sand. Basically what the sand does is filter the water to keep it nice and clear, collecting small particles that run through the filter. Nearly there, a little bit more to go, rinsing it down, getting as much out as I can. And what you can see at the bottom there are laterals. Basically while the pump's running, that only lets water through. They've got little gaps in them as you can see, so the sand can't go through, but if they're broken then you'll see sand coming out into your pool. New sand going in, 5 bags for this 24-inch filter. Get the lid back on and that's job done. Follow your boy for the pool work. Alright, we're back here then, part 2, sponsored by Pool Parts to Go, who has followed Grandma's pool story from the beginning. There she is on tea duty. They reached out to me to see if there's anything we can do to get this pool up and running again like it used to. So here we are, more barrow runs to the pile, which is becoming a bit of a mountain. We've got both jet washers on the go then, inside the pool and on the outside doing the slabs and the copings. The pool floor is tiled and they are coming up really nice. As you can see, the walls are still quite black. This is the skimmer slash steps into the pool, which is just filled with sludge, and that's the skimmer basket, which is also filled with sludge. So we'll jet wash that all down, hoover out the inside and disconnect the pipe. Lovely. Give the pool a final rinse down, and that's it all cleaned up, ready to be filled with Grandma doing the honours. That's job done. Alright, the time has finally come. We are at Grandma's pool, and this is all thanks to poolparts2go.com, who are the sponsors of the video and the job to be done. So as you can see, we've drained the pool down and the sludge on the bottom is so thick, the walls are black, and I'm quickly realising that this is probably the worst pool that I've had to work on. We've got pool boy banners on the shovel, Gem Red up the top and the rest of the family helping out, barrowing the sludge away from the pool. We'll show you the pile of sludge. Lovely. Well done, Gemma. The pool's almost empty. We've still got the submersible pump in the bottom, but it's getting blocked up with all the sludge and the leaves. We're having to jet wash around the bottom of it to keep it flowing. But anyway, this is the first part of the pool clean up. Look out for part 2. Holler your boy for the pool work. Alright, I've come to this pool, get it ready for the summer. First off though, we're going to drain it down because it needs some work doing to it. There's a little split in the fiberglass that needs repairing, and obviously it's quite green. So we're going to clean that out as well. Marks out of 10 for the TikTok symbol, let me know in the comments. We're going to get the pump in, get it drained down, and while it's draining I'm going to jet wash the copings. So coming back the next day, we're empty but obviously quite messy. There's a lot of algae at the bottom. Going to start jet washing around the steps first, get the bulk of it off before we acid wash. Rinse down the pool as we're going. The towel band's going to be re-grouted as well because it's got like no grout on it anymore. Move out the last bits, empty that in a bucket and let the pump it away. And that's the pool all cleaned out. Let's get some water in there. Now it's ready for the summer. Holler your boy for the pool work. You? Alright, so I'm back where it all started. This is the first pool I posted a TikTok about. So I'm back to open it again for the summer. Just dragging off the winter cover, letting that dry before the rain comes. It's not green this time, but it's quite messy. There's a lot of dirt in the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just roll out the lay flat hose, and then prime up my vac hose. Come to the plant room, get all the bungs, start putting them all back together on the pumps and the filters. Prime the pump. Close the lid and tighten it. Put it on waste, turn the pump on and start hoovering. Little wrapper at the bottom. Get the cover folded up and put away. Check the chemicals. pH was a bit low, so I'm adding some pH plus. And that's the job done, ready for the summer. Follow your boy for the pool work. Alright, we've got a full pool and surround cleanup going on. The cover's got tons of mess on it and the slab's desperate for a jet wash. There's even plants growing in the cover. The pool's not too bad itself, there's a lot of algae growing around the sides. It's a bit green. So I'm going to go to the plant room, get it all running, then get the net and take out as much leaves as I can. Get some chlorine granules out and some shock to kill off all the algae. Then start jet washing the copings and the slabs. Not really well. The gardener's doing the hedges, the slabs all cleaned up. Come back in a couple of days and the pool's all cleared up. Get my vac set out, prime the hose of course, and start hoovering. And that's the pool all done. Get the cover out, drag it on the pool, roll it up, and that's the job done. Holly your boy for the pool work. Alright then, come to this lovely looking pool which hasn't been used for about a year. There's a lot of sludge, algae all over the steps, all over the bottom of the pool. The customer wants it drained down, so we've stuck a couple of pumps in, and as it's draining we're going to give it a jet wash just to get all the main big bits off. Pretty tough around the light. Slide down to the bottom where our two pumps are, move them over, get the last little bit out as much as we can, then give it an acid wash, rinse it some more, scoop up all the sludge and leaves, put them in a bucket, hoover up the last bit of water in the bottom, rinse it down again, and that's job done. Ready to be filled up, ready for the summer. Holly your boy for the pool work.